You've got the best on Continental.
That's the Skippy Polka by Hartford's smartest polka band. Hello and welcome again to Polka, a happy half hour of music featuring the top bands in the Connecticut and Pioneer Valleys. I'm Frank Knight, and it's a pleasure to welcome an orchestra that has been in the polka business for the past 50 years. Celebrating their golden anniversary, ladies and gentlemen, the Menko Orchestra.
Jasy góral, ej spody wysokie chate, oj deszcz się gniewy kąpał, a wykołysał wiater. Oj deszcz się gniewy kąpał, a wiatr wykołysał. Oj cóż ja się napłakał, ale mnie nikt nie słyszał. Oj zabuczały góry, oj zaszumiały lasy, a gdzie się wypodziały te starodawne czasy? Oj lesie, ty mój lesie, oj lesie mój zielony, któż ciebie rozweseli, oj kiedy ja żeniony. Oj krakowiaczek ci ja, oj w Krakowiem się rodził, 12 lat już miałem, już do panienek chodził.
That was Vasil Shikula with the Menko Orchestra singing the Mountaineer Polka, which brings back a lot of memories because that was the only Polish song I think I ever learned in its entirety. And it was Chet Dragon and his recording orchestra that asked me to sing it during our last polka show. And I did, and that's why it was our last polka show 8 years ago. True, it actually happened. Well, this is Tony Zoberek, and I wonder if it has anything to do with the Tony Menko, who is playing trumpet with the Menko Orchestra. That was the Menko Orchestra, and this is Josephine Menko, who usually appears with her sister Irene, and has for a good many years. Actually, there is another sister, but I don't think Mary ever sang, did she?
No, Mary never sang. Mary is married to Johnny Menko.
That's right. Now, we should explain to those tuning in for the first time that this is an all-family orchestra, which is Ray Henry, another popular orchestra leader from Windsor, Connecticut, says, very unusual for family, especially brothers, to stay together in the band business and the music business. And here there are three brothers.
Three brothers.
There is your husband,
Joe Menko, yes.
Yeah.
And there's Johnny Menko.
Who's
and
on the
there's
violin.
Tony Menko on the trumpet.
And you also have a son who is playing drums.
Yes, that's Robert. Bob.
That's Robert. And you started making records some, how many years ago? The band has been together for 50 years. Congratulations, by the way, on your golden anniversary.
It's Joe, John, and Tony's Menko's 50th anniversary.
That's right, because you're still 39.
Yes, and holding.
Do you remember your first record album, the name of the label?
Cairo Records.
Cairo Records
Records
from
from
East
Hartford,
Hartford. That's
East
right.
Hartford.
That's very sweet, John. Cairo, because the music was very... If you want to explain it to him, Joe. And now you're recording on Rex Records, right?
Yes.
And this is from one of your Rex record albums.
That's right.
And the title of it is?
The Jubilee Record. No.
No, of the melody.
Oh, the Good Times Polka.
The Good Times Polka.
Right.
And congratulations once again to the Menko Orchestra for providing us dancers with such good times these past 50 years. The Menko Orchestra.
Dobrze w Ameryce, jak idzie robota, każdy się ubierze, jak przyjdzie sobota, jak przyjdzie
Well, let's see. So far, we have heard a polka, we have heard an oberek, so it's time for a waltz. Music in three-quarter time. And here's one that you'll enjoy by the Menko Orchestra called the Sweet Violets Waltz. Oh, that's very well done. Music in three-quarter time. I want to take this microphone and talk to Johnny Menko, because Johnny Menko is a violin player, and some years ago when we were doing our other television series, we had a very famous violin player on our show. Remember him?
Joe Lazar's.
Exactly.
Exactly, he's right. Well, he was great, huh?
He certainly was. And this is one of his melodies, right?
It certainly is, yeah.
He wrote a lot of original selections.
And this is one of them.
And it's going to feature Johnny Menko on violin. But you know, I was just thinking, I was talking to Josephine, and I think that the Menko Orchestra or the Menko family must have 3 as its lucky number. I just figured it out. There are 3 brothers who married 3 sisters, and Bobby has 2 children, and then another one, that's 3 grandchildren. And then when you all got married, you moved into a 3-family house with a 3-family garage and had 3 Pontiacs.
That's right. That's right.
Boy, I'm going to play that number in the lottery this weekend.
Wonderful.
And while I'm filling out my lottery slip, Johnny, will you and the boys play this tribute to the late Joe Lazar's?
That's right.
He's from Massachusetts, and it's the Fiddler's Polka by the Menko Orchestra. Joe Lazarus would have been proud of that, Johnny Menko. The Fiddler's Polka. You know, in all of Polish music, Polish polka music, I should say, Josephine Menko, there really aren't any funny records, with the possible exception of one. Some years ago, there used to be a Polish vocalist who would do a comedy record, and all I can remember of it, it was hilarious, was, "Hello, Operation?"
Oh, yes. Oh, she's quite comical. And her words are really funny, and her name is Marysia Data.
And she was quite a vocalist, too, when she played it straight.
Yes,
And quite a composer, too, because she was responsible for this very beautiful oberek, which will last a long, long time.
Yes, it is.
And you have the words to it now.
I have the words to Głęboka Studzienka.
It's so pretty. And it's by the Menko Orchestra with Joe Menko on the vocal.
Głęboka studzienka, głęboko kopana, a przy niej kasienka, jakby malowana. Stała przy studzience, wodę napierała, po swoim kochanku Jasieńku myślała. Żebym cię, Jasieńku, nie zobaczyła, to bym na studzienki samotną skoczyła. Najpierw bym rzuciła ten biały pianeczek, co z niego ubiła ze samych różeczek. Głęboka studienka, czy mogę cię skoczyć? Za moim jasierkiem chcę sobie zwrócić. Nie skoczę do ciebie, studzienko głęboka, za daleko do dna i zimna ta woda.
You know, on Sunday morning, it's impossible to go from one end of the radio dial to the other without hearing polka music. Sunday morning seems to be devoted to polka music, and there are so many polka shows, not only here in Western Massachusetts, but throughout the Connecticut Valley, too. As a matter of fact, wherever you go in the United States, if you're ever traveling, you try on a Sunday morning to get something else besides polka music. And chances are you'll probably hear this selection by a famous orchestra from the center of our country, from the Midwest, the Krieger Brothers. It's the Jailhouse Polka, played by the Menko Orchestra. Gee, all too quickly, you know, our time has just about come to a close because my clock is going tick-tock, tick-tock. Is that a cue, fellas, for another polka? The Menko Orchestra. Goes the clock on the wall as we dance the night away to the music of the Menko Orchestra. This has been a lot of fun. We hope you have enjoyed it. Oh, and congratulations to the Menko Orchestra, Hartford's smartest polka band, celebrating their golden anniversary in the polka business. Our congratulations. Join us each and every week for a new and different orchestra, one of the top bands in the land. I'm Frank Knight. Thank you for joining us for Polka.